Welcome once again to Breakfast Central. And now, moving away from politics and all the very, very serious stuff, let's see what entertainment has for us. We have our very own B.O.B. Joining us this morning. How are you? Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning, Osarage. Good morning, Olive.
Looking bright and beautiful as always.
Thank you, thank you. How come I didn't get the memo? You guys are on blue. Come on.
You should have turned on your Bluetooth device and checked the WhatsApp group.
Well done. Nice one.
This wasn't planned. The more time you spend with us, the more you connect to our frequency. So you just know when you wake up in the morning, today is red day. Everybody goes on red.
Okay, guys, that's Olive calling me out officially.
All right, B.O.B., what's happening in the entertainment scene?
All right, no problem. Let's move on to entertainment news. Good morning once again. Now, you know there's always this thing that people don't just come up with sayings. There's always a proof to it, or you leave trails of evidence of certain things. When people say there's a thin line between love and hate, the Amber Heard case can be used as an illustration because Amber Heard is in the news again. This time, Amber Heard has maintained she will not back down from her claim that Depp had physically and emotionally abused her during their marriage. She made this known during an interview yesterday while acknowledging that the negative light the case portrayed on both her and her ex-husband. These were the exact words of Aquaman actress. "To my dying days, I will stand by every word of my testimony." Amber also believes the vast majority of the trial was played out on social media, referencing the many memes and tricks of the court case which circulated on social media platforms with Depp's fans on the way to the court daily. Listen to the comments.
Do you stand by your testimony and your accusations against Johnny Depp about abuse?
Of course, to my dying day, will stand by every word of my testimony.
Now, there's something about Amber. Whenever she talks, there's this energy, there's this aura she has. She's very confident and deep. You can see that in the video. She also went on to say that what people don't understand is it's actually so much bigger than that. Bigger than what you saw in the courts, bigger than the life that people saw on social media. When asked if she abused Depp, Heard said she never started a physical fight with Depp, despite the audio played during the trial, which appeared to show she had. In her defense, she said most of her reactions that were played were responsive based on what had happened, and she was only recorded when she reacted to what Depp did to her. But she, however, admitted she did do and say horrible things throughout her relationship and behaved in horrible, almost unrecognizable ways, adding that she has so much regret. Here's what she had to say about the whole case in general.
Can you put into words how that felt?
This was the most humiliating and horrible thing I've ever been through. I have never felt more removed from my own humanity.
Well, recall that Depp had sued his ex-wife for $50 million, alleging that she defamed him in the 2018 Washington Post op-ed in which she wrote about her experience with domestic violence. Depp wasn't referred to by name in Heard's piece, but he said it cost him his work and money. Heard, however, countersued him for $100 million, and both of them have been found liable for defamation in the dueling lawsuits against each other. The jury, however, awarded Heard $2 million and Depp $10.35 million, while Amber is to be paid to the tune of $2 million. I really hope this goes down soon, but then she'll promise to appeal the case, citing that if in the UK courts they were able to, she won the case in UK, so why should she have to pay $10.35 million to Depp? Because she doesn't have that money, so she's going to countersue and bring her evidence to courts. Her facts were that social media took the major part of the case away from her, so she had no option, the jury had no option, and so on and so forth. But at the end of the day, do you really think social media had a place to play in the verdict of the jury? Olive?
Well, at the end of the day, I guess it's her story, right? There's a thing we say about owning your truth and being able to tell your own story. And I wasn't there. It's her own. We're going by what she has said and what the court has, said to be its verdict. There's really nothing much we can do about it, but just wish her the best in life, really.
She kept on insisting, even during the interview, if you watch it, it's a very long video. You can get the video online and then we'll give you more details on East Central later. She kept on insisting that she didn't have a choice, that based on who Johnny Depp was as Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean, he had most of his fans on the road. So on her way to court, most mornings they were booing at her, calling her names, remarks and everything. And then she also feels they influenced the verdict of the jury on her because they had no option. Social media was always there, making caricature memes and everything at her, that she actually is standing by her word, that Depp was not nice.
But there were a lot of things that, that Johnny Depp's, team also, used to sway the jury, and it wasn't necessarily just social media and and the attention that it got. The clip where she repeatedly said nobody would believe you, tell them, say you're a man, nobody will believe you. That definitely didn't work in her favor. I mean, but like Oliver said, it's her truth. I'm sure that Johnny Depp also has his own truth, and everybody will continue to to push what they can, but the jury would also always be be the final decision makers at every time.
At the end of the day. Well, some people also have the opinion that probably she didn't get a very strong legal team to represent her. Probably if she had gotten legal team as good as Depp own, she would have won the trial.
I guess we'll never know now.
I will never know, and I really hope they end it soon. All right, now moving to the next story. We're coming back to Africa. Africans are trending all over, from East Africa to West Africa to South Africa, and then back to, we're bringing it back home this time, talking about Tems. Nigerian music sensation Temilade Okpeni, popularly known as Tems, has been diagnosed with reflux laryngitis. This ailment is an irritation in the back of the throat due to acid or other chemicals that come up from your stomach. Now, the music star in an Instagram post yesterday announced that her ill health has now made her cancel her shows in the UK. In the post addressed to her fans, the crazy things are happening singer revealed she's currently taking some time off to see what's left of her voice. In her post, she says, "It breaks my heart to say this, but there has been no other option for me. I'm not feeling too good at the moment. After my last performance, I was diagnosed with reflux laryngitis, and I have to take some time off to protect what's left of my voice." She wrote, "On doctor's order, I have to postpone the 2 shows this week. The new dates for both shows will be announced tomorrow." The singer apologized for the inconveniences the postponement of the show may have caused, or the schedule, which was originally for 15th and 17th of July in Birmingham and London. Tems' announcement comes just days after her last performance in her England tour, and then days after Justin Bieber, the Canadian singer, also announced that he was taking a break from music after being diagnosed with a rare illness called Ramsay-Hunt syndrome. Now, his own syndrome is a virus that attacks the facial nerves through the ear, causing facial paralysis and hearing loss in the affected area. We definitely wish both of them speedy recovery. Please, you guys cannot be falling sick now. We need you. Tems, keep flying high. Do get well. Take the time you need and come back bigger and better. Meanwhile, this laryngitis is also the same thing with GERD. If some of you are familiar with it, it has a lot to do with your gastrointestinal systems, and you need to watch what you eat. Basically, what you eat, you need to rest enough, and you need to understand your body more. These people are stressed out, and they eat late most times. So I think it also has something to do with it.
Every now and then, because of the amount of work that they have to put into to create music and to go on these shows in different parts of the world, every now and then your body will tell you to rest. It will come in different forms, but it's just a part of the process. Every major artist has had to experience that. But we wish her best of luck and hope that she recovers as quickly as possible.
Amen.
Thank you so much, the very one and only B.O.B. For these entertainment stories. And of course, have a really, really good day ahead.
Thank you so much, you guys too. I wish you the best of the day.
Thank you.